Hi, I'm Dennis Cometti. For this match is Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dennis. Expecting some really
A real clash in this practice match.
There's a big sound from the
Giants sprint onto the field. Summits, the banner looks great and everything is spelled correctly. Much like the last man once.
Longest strides and the highest leap is stronger than sounds of the west. Red, white, and blue. We come out snarling, bulldogs screw and bulldogs bite and bulldogs roar.
Umpire tosses the coin. The Bulldogs winning the toss. Well, they say patience is a virtue, but if we wait any longer for the siren to kick things off, I'm sure this crowd will get a little unruly and maybe take matters into their own hands. And here's the bounce to launch the festivities. Roughhead without a touch, the clearance by Mumford. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Roughhead without a touch, the clearance by Mumford. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. 50 metres out. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it, straight in front of the goals. Cameron going for number 1. Cameron just squeezes it over the line. Greater Western Sydney get the badly needed goal. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. One down by Mumford. Roberts handball short. They've conceded possession. So well timed. Green, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. Heads up the corridor. Who was that to? It's been intercepted by the opposition. Strong mark. Jams it on the boot now. Caniglio with the mark. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. Boots it. Cameron, a modern-day Modra. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Cameron to kick from almost directly in front of goal. A chance to add one more to his tally. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. That's 2 in a row for the Giants. The Bulldogs in trouble. They need to get a move on. Deft touch from Mumford. Roberts gets the ball. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Ball up in the centre square. Mumford with the mighty fist. Kelly is able to grab it on the half volley. He pumped that one. Takes the mark all by himself. Morris gets the hurry up. He gives it a punishing kick. Johnson grabs that one. This will certainly test him from this distance. Cameron ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. The Giants have scored the last 3 goals. The Bulldogs already trailing by an uncomfortable margin.
GWS forwards are marking everything and converting their set shots. It's meant that the GWS midfielders have had complete faith in their forwards and are using them as the preferred avenue to goal.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Hits the running man, controlled by Liberatore. He grabs it on the run. He's heading for home. Shot by Dixon. Dixon executes the goal well. He sinks his first goal. A much-needed goal for the Bulldogs. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Celebration time after that one for Dixon. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball bouncing well.
Mumford can really set the tone of the game with his ruck work. He just always gives his team first use of the ball. He takes possession. Approaching home now. Cameron goes for goal. If that was basketball, you'd call that from downtown. Cameron nails the crucial goal.
I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Cameron happy. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Mumford directs it down. Roberts onto the ball. Roberts feeds it wide. Kelly picks up the loose ball. The ball in the hands of Paynes. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Solid catch.
The Bulldogs haven't had many options to kick into. It's resulted in far too many pack contests. They need to start running for each other and creating some space out there. Cameron there to mop up. He handballs it. Gives it to the running man. Oh, and he's missed.
A helpful start to the match for the Giants. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Caniglio gets the upper hand. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Caniglio lets fly with a shot at goal. Nice goal from Caniglio, and they stretch out their lead. The Western Bulldogs already trailing by an uncomfortable margin. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Punched by Mumford. Roberts with the football. Ball up in the centre square. Mumford knocks it down the field. The ball picked up. Sends the ball out into space. And he's heading for home. Johnson kicks for goal. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Green plays on. Fantastic goal by Green. This kick puts them further into the lead. The Western Bulldogs in trouble. They need to get a move on. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Umpire bounces the ball. Mumford with the hit. Dalhouse bumps. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Sends the Sharon on its way. A perfect opportunity dropped by Paynes. He's got the football now. He grabs it on the run. Bicken shoots it. Help gain from that kick. It's not the score he was looking for.
GWS have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder the Western Bulldogs are starting to fall behind. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
Cameron with a kick at goal. It's in the air. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Lining up the goal now. Slots it. The Giants have scored the last 3 goals. Greater Western Sydney by 6 goals. Great bounce. Mumford punches it. Roberts onto the ball. Bontempelli bumped. Booted by Roughhead. Ward lobs the pass. Sends it on its way. And the mark will be paid. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. A chance to add one more to his tally. Goal for Green. That's number 2. This kick has extended their lead. Greater Western Sydney have scored the last 4 goals. The Giants by 7 goals.
The Giants has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around the Western Bulldogs. They aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. All is in readiness. The umpire has bounced the ball. Mumford thumps it forward. Roberts on the ball at the moment. Handballs from the tackle. Squeezes out a handball. Takes possession. Lobs the handball. Smith approaching home now. Richo, help me out here. What was he thinking?
That's the problem, Dennis. He wasn't.
It's not the score he was looking for.
Davis is one of those talented players with a golden boot. His kicks are fantastic. Mumford with the mark. He boots it.
He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. He opts to play on. Handballs out into space. Morris collects, lobs the handball. Johannesson with the kick. Cameron keeps it alive with the foot. Lob slots the goal.
Lob needs to practice his goal-kicking routine. It helps a player handle any situation in the game. If he does that more often, then he might enter the league of the elite goal kickers.
40 metres out, a 45-degree angle for this kick. Green takes a shot at goal. Score for the Giants. That's 6 in a row for the Giants. The Giants by 53.
GWS are just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking, and they have absolutely no issues there.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce is straight as an arrow.
Mumford has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Patton getting into position for the kick. Patton has a kick. It's in the air. The Giants get the goal.
The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. The bounce is dead straight. One down by Mumford. Roberts with the football. Whack. Have that, mate. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Patton wins the marking contest. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Famous last words, I know, but this is a goal he shouldn't miss. The Giants leads by 65. He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Good tap from Mumford. Shield comes away with the ball. Delidio ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. Delidio unloads one towards goal. A solid mark from Patton. He steadies now in front of goal. Patton takes a shot. The Giants get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. That's 8 in a row for the Giants. The Giants in front. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. His face says it all. All is in readiness. The ball has been bounced. Mumford gets onto the ball. Wayward with a kick. Green sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Morris hand passes. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Gets a handball away. He's got the football now. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. He handballs it. 1-2. An under-12's handball would have put him to shame then. That was a terrible mistake. Kelly going for number 1. That shot wasn't meant to hit the flag. The ball over the line. Morris kicks it outside the defensive 50. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Richo, do you rate him for this kick?
It's just too far out for him, Dan.
50 metres out, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Delidio picks up the bouncing ball. Approaching the goals now. Scully will be looking for excuses for that shocker. Out of bounds near the goal. Morris kicks it. Nice hands. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Cameron marks on the run. Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
An elite footballer should slot this every time, Dennis.
Goal. Cameron with 5 goals. He'll go home happy, and they stretch out their lead. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores at the Giants 85 to the Bulldogs 8.
The Bulldogs have continued their average form here with a lot of turnovers and poor conversion marring their play.
Lots of points scored during that opening term. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
The marking skill of GWS.
The first break is... Here's the bounce. Roughhead wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win any time soon. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Morris kicks. Cleanly picked up. The loose ball scooped up. Cameron with the handball out of the pack. Going for goal number 1. Delidio did well then. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tapped by Mumford. Murphy controls it. Takes a trip to the candy store with that move. That kick has covered a very long distance. Pick up by Shield. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball.
GWS have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. He gets boot to the ball. He completely mistimes the kick. He's got a handball away. Quick hands finding the running player. He lays off the pass.
No, that's just giving the ball away. Penetrating hand pass. A 1-2. I haven't seen him for a while, Richo.
Dennis, he just seems to be continually choosing the wrong option.
Takes control of the bouncing ball. Boyd handballs it. Wow, do they need to score? You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
The Giants have been taking the time to size up the right option at the right time, so they haven't been hurt on the turnover, and that's why they're on track to win this match. Davis taps it and plays on, puts boot to ball. Pickin with real good use of the body. He slams that on the boot. He takes a strong mark. McRae kicks the ball.
Roughhead collects. First possession for Hunter. Hits the running man. Tomlinson, cool under pressure, releases in time. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Roberts kicks it out of the congestion. Bicken has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Kicks hurriedly. He misses the mark. Kelly just squeezes the kick out. Like the song says, don't you just need someone to shove? Hands like dinner plates.
Rough head. He's good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. He grabs it. Cameron taking aim.
Going for goal number 6. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? That kick was gigantic. Great goal. I'm sure we'll look back and exaggerate the distance in years to come. And that puts them further in front. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Cameron happy. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tap to advantage. Wood bumped off the ball. Caniglio looking to make them pay for that turnover. Is in his possession. With the ball now. Kelly onto the ball. He's got the football now. Finding the running player. Kicks. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Hunter lays it off by hand. He's heading for home. Shield collects. Stringer on the ball at the moment. Finding the running player. Able to grab it on the half volley. Hand passed by Davis. Caniglio throws it, clear as day. Boots it. Marked by Cordy. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. It's going. Never looked like going through. Fair to say that'll have little impact on the scoreboard. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. I would have expected him to nail that. He looks for a man on the lead. He opts to play on with the ball. Handballs from the tackle. Davis throws it, clear as day. Lining up the goal now, 25 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Pinpoint accuracy from Boyd. Gets his first. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. Roughhead outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. He has the ball, gives it to the running man. Dalhouse passes. He runs into the goal. Going for goal number 1. Chalk up a goal for the Western Bulldogs. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on top of this? He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Smiles all round. Nice bounce. Mumford really gets onto this one. He shows the quick hands. Roughhead doesn't want it. He hands it back. Approaching the goals now. Cordy was taken high. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 45 metres out. He can't close the deal, and it's a point. The Bulldogs are just being completely humiliated right here. I would have expected him to nail that. He plays it to himself. He picks it up. Davis looks hurt. I think the doctor will be taking a close look at that one. Dixon going for number 2. The Western Bulldogs get a goal. A badly needed goal from Dixon.
The Western Bulldogs have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Cordy receives the ball. He runs into the goal. Nice kick. That's his first. The Bulldogs have scored the last 4 goals. It's still an uphill battle. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Mumford got a fist on it. Roberts onto the ball. Handball short. Kicks. Stringer takes the mark uncontested. 65 metres out. Jams it on the boot now. Hand passed by Shaw. That drop punt works well for Scully. Roberts gets the interception on the bounce. Johannesson hand passes it. Kicked by Murphy. Caught by Roughhead. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. Some nice goals, but it won't make much difference at the end of the day.
The Western Bulldogs have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
Hunter slams it on the boot. Ward ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. He scoops the ball off the ground. The loose ball picked up by Caniglio. Goes short with a hand pass. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. With the ball now. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Cameron with the hand pass. Green. Lob. Gathers it. He's heading for home. Football is not and never has claimed to be a fair game. Greater Western Sydney starting to exert some dominance over the Bulldogs with the lead of 98 to 41. I would have expected him to nail that.
Morris has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Liberatore with the ball. Gee, a long kick there. Kept his composure then. Scully boots it.
Handballs from the tackle. Hands it out to open space. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Bontempelli with the football. She's running hot, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Cordy with the football. Wilson gathers. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Takes possession. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Gathers the ball, gathered by Mumford, intercepted by Wood. Roughhead with the ball. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back.
GWS dominating in the air, and the scoreboard reflects it. He gets boot to the ball. McRae collects it. The hand pass hits the man. Cordy running in, about to kick. Nice kick, just a little bit too wide, and it's bounced off the post.
It's not the score he was looking for. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Kennedy kicks to himself. Sneaks the ball away in time. Hand passed by Wilson. He runs for home. Desperate for a goal now. It's still an uphill battle. That replay shows just how good that goal was. Cordy with the goal, and he runs back into position. All is in readiness. The bounce is dead straight. Big leap. Wood onto the ball. Sneaks the ball away in time. It's been intercepted by the opposition. He has space for an easy mark.
The Bulldogs just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Cordy hand passes the ball. He's approaching the goals now. Mumford with the kick. Tomlinson catches it.
With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. He opts to play on. Great mark under pressure. Boyd puts it on the boot, takes the mark all by himself. The first half is over, and Greater Western Sydney are in the lead by 50.
It looks like the Bulldogs could not been themselves in the first half. I'll tip them to come out firing in the second half. But for the Giants fans out there, it certainly has been a polished first half performance.
Time to take a look at the stats.
Not a lot of difference in the tackling stats. GWS was slightly ahead with 34 to 20. The stats show that both teams are practically kick for kick, with neither willing to let the other have a kicking advantage.
That's pretty deep, Richo. It's half-time and no doubt the coach will want to have a chat to his team about their... And here we go. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Roughhead punches. Liberatore delivers the ball forward. Tomlinson gains possession. He's really a ball magnet. He collects the loose ball. Kicks the skin off it. Marks.
Deledio. It's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. The loose ball is picked up. Patton scoops it up. He handballs it. There's no one there to defend the goal square. Score for GWS.
All is in readiness. The ball has been bounced. Tapped by Mumford. Cameron made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Shield has his head down now. Caught. Was that a throw? I think it was. He decides to play on. Sends the Sharon on its way. Mumford laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. Kicks. Catch by Caniglio. Kicks the skin off it. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Going to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 45 metres out. The Giants starting to exert some dominance over the Western Bulldogs with the lead of 105 to 48. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Nice mark under pressure. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. 60 metres out. Shield with a pretty easy kick. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Slams it on the boot. He picks up the loose ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Murphy gets the hand pass. Ward with the interception. Intercept by Dalhouse. Jams it on the boot. Dixon catches. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Going for goal number 3. Just in time with that kick. Cordy drives the ball towards goal. Cordy manages to sneak it through. The Western Bulldogs won't be so desperate after that goal. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Cordy is relieved to see that one go through. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Good bounce. Punched by Roughhead. Shield gets the ball. Gains possession. Cameron puts his head down and runs in. Cameron scoring from a long bomb. This lead getting bigger now. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Look at that bounce.
The Western Bulldogs needs to do a better job and gain more clearances at the moment. They're getting absolutely smashed in the contest. It's really starting to show on the scoreboard. He scoops up the loose ball. He gains possession. Boyd has the ball. The ball finds its target. We have a free kick.
Boyd lines it up 50 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. The Bulldogs get a goal. A second goal in the bag. Kicks a goal they badly needed.
Boyd is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
The Ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Good tap from Roughhead. Tomlinson has the ball. Booted by Mumford. Bontempelli gets it on the bounce. Oh, Roughhead. Moves it quickly by hand. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Gets the behind. They really needed a goal there. The Western Bulldogs are really being punished. I would have expected him to nail that.
GWS have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder the Bulldogs were starting to fall behind. It's a mark. Hunter getting into position for the kick. He handballs it. He's intercepted it. Tomlinson takes possession. He gets it under pressure. Shield handballs it. He wants it back. Sending it on its way. Strong mark there.
Johnson puts it on the boot. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster.
Ward's just got a lot of tricks in the bag, which makes him so very hard to stop. He's also got an amazing highlight reel. Caniglio hand passes the ball.
Delidio throws it clear as day. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Nice contested mark by Shield. Puts boot to ball. He gives the ball away. Handball short. It's like he has the ball on a string. Kicks. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Goes for distance. Sensational mark. Everything just fitted into place for Scully. Puts boot to ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
It's clear that GWS have been practicing their marks during the week. They've wrapped up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Roughhead puts his boot on it. Boy, do they need to score.
The ball goes over the line. The ball going back to the players right now. Big thump from Roughhead. He's heading for home. The Bulldogs add one to their tally. Dixon gets his third. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on top of this? I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. His teammates rush over. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Good bounce. Roughhead nicely outclassing Mumford. He's got the footy in his hands. Bontempelli with the interception. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Johnson will have to put everything into this one. He's on a 30-degree angle. Gets boot to leather. A clean pickup. The loose ball picked up. Kelly has seen plenty of the footy. The mark is taken by Cameron. 40 metres out. Cameron launches one towards goal. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. Cameron kicked 8 now. Dare I say it, what a champion. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game.
GWS are dominating the clearances and really giving their forwards plenty of opportunity, and I think that's why they've got the lead. Dalhouse mops up the ball. Cordy plays it off to the man on the run.
You wouldn't believe it, it shaved the goalpost. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. Taken by Picken. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Picken lets fly with a shot at goal. The long goal by Picken. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. Picken with the goal, and he runs back into position. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Patton with the hit. The bouncing ball is controlled. Down goes Diggs. That came off the boot with huge power. Cordy with the mark. He steadies now in front of goal. A long way out. An ideal position to be kicking from. Wow, do they need to score. Dixon doesn't waste that opportunity. Dixon was taken high. Here's a chance for Dixon. 25 metres out. They really need a goal on the board now. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Dixon getting another. That's 4 so far. What a timely goal.
Dixon has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. He's enjoying that goal, and why not? Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Roughhead with first hands to the ball, controlled by Cordy. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Patton laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. He hand passes the ball. Ward kicks. Delidio takes it well. Puts boot to ball. Boyd picks it up. Projectile dysfunction. Serious problem. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Heads up the corridor. Caniglio was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Boots it. Patton with the mark. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. Ward gets the interception on the bounce. They've conceded possession. Give them a wrap and they'll let you down every time, Richard.
Too true, Dennis. That was a simple kick.
I would have expected him to nail that.
Morris. He's really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Dalhouse handballs it. It comes off the side of the boot. Williams takes the mark uncontested. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Sending it on its way. Smith has slotted it through for a 6-pointer. GWS trail.
He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. Smith with the goal, and he runs back into position. Roughhead got the hit out. Dalhouse comes away with the ball. A mark by Dixon. He steadies now in front of goal. They really needed it by the pressure. Sinks that needed goal.
Dixon has shown a lot of character with his recent performances.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. He's happy with that effort, and so he should be. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
Getting beaten in the ruck is a real recipe for disaster and could potentially lose this game for the Western Bulldogs. Smith cuts off the ball. He gets the behind. GWS trailing.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Nice contested mark by Pickham. Would you back him in from here, Richo?
I wouldn't bet on it.
60 metres out. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. Shaw collects. Davis gives the ball to the man on the run. Just in time with that kick. Collected by Hunter. That's the game. Greater Western Sydney, 118 to the Bulldogs, 93. What? Oh, they're telling me that's only the end of the third quarter. We'll go to Richo for the stats.
The stats are close, but the scores are very different.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richo. Pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
Never let your head hang down. Never give up and sit down and grieve. Find another way.
Short handballs it to the open paddock. Roughhead with the interception, finding the running player. Yet another possession. Great mark. Dixon just gauging which way that wind is blowing. He has shanked that kick. Has it got the carry? The ball over the line. The Bulldogs coach using the bench. Wilson with the kick. He runs for home. The loose ball scooped up. Ball over the boundary line. The umpires with a good throw. Tap to advantage. He controls the bouncing ball. A clean pickup. Ball over the boundary line. The ball goes out of bounds. Look at the big eaters. They're doing their exercise now as this ball comes into play. Shield with a short hand pass. Roughhead runs in. Sneaks the ball away in time. He gets tackled as he hands it off. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Tomlinson with the football. He lays off the pass. Booted by Ward. He takes an uncontested mark. The ball is slammed towards goal by Cameron. Sends it home with a mighty kick. 9 goals. One shy of a perfect 10. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. A dead straight bounce. Punch by Roughhead. Cordy gets the ball. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. Davis chucks the ball away. He picks up the loose ball. Kelly presents and takes the mark. He kicks quickly. Bontempelli up.
The Bulldogs haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. Dixon lining up with the goals. Boy, do they need to score. Goal for the Western Bulldogs. The Giants are trailing.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Roughhead with the tap. Tomlinson onto the ball. Tomlinson throws it clear as day. Jams it on the boot now. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. We'll have a throw-in. The ruckman vying for the better position. Hit by Roughhead. He runs into the goal. What was he thinking? Hand pass by Tomlinson. Williams kicks. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He shows the quick hands. Hunter, a massive kick off the boot. Great mark under pressure. What do you think, Richo? Can he make this one?
It's just too far out for him, Dan.
Cordy takes a shot at goal. Drifts wide to go through for a behind. That won't help. They need a goal. The Bulldogs trailing Greater Western Sydney by 24. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Taken by Picken. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Dixon going for number 7. It's in the air. Alarm bells are ringing for the Bulldogs. Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. Mumford nicely outclassing Roughhead. Liberatore kicks it from the pack. A nice running mark. He decides to play on. He's had lots of touches this match. Gathers the ball with the quick hands. Ward feeds it wide. I guess it was worth a go. Johnson has been a step and a half too slow all game. Wood with the football. He grabs it on the run. Really butchered that kick, didn't he, Richo?
He might as well have just dropped the ball on the ground, Dennis.
He grabs it on the run. Kicks it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Shield puts the ball in the hands of fate.
Kelly has so much potential. He could just be anything. He opts to play on. Ward kicks it. There's no contest for that mark. Johnson with handball. Oh, that doesn't look good. He might be injured. The doctor will have to take a look at that one. Boyd kicks the ball.
Takes it well. Bumps the pigskin. Johannesson pummels him. They've conceded possession. Lovely hand pass hits the man. Green again, Richo.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
Yet another possession.
Cameron is a freak at understanding and anticipating his opponent's actions.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. She's running hot, Richo.
He is using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Gathers the ball, a short handball. Wood with his head down, running for home. Bumps the pigskin. An easy interception for Roughhead. Wins the hard ball. He steadies now in front of goal. Boyd getting accustomed to kicking goals. Can you count that as a moral victory? It's not the score he was looking for. Hands like dinner plates.
McRae's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Tomlinson scoops it up. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. Boyd taking aim. Boyd goes for home. It's on its way. Dixon with the catch.
Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell me 15 metres out. The scoreboard's starting to worry the Bulldogs. Now, the bounce straight down. Roughhead with the tap. Mumford bumps. Cameron gathers it. Has it now. Biggs onto the ball. Bontempelli intercepts it. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Gathered by Liberatore. Was that a throw? I think it was. Kicked by Liberatore. Nice contested mark by Cordy. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
I don't know if he'll make the distance here, Dennis.
50 metres from home. An ideal position to be kicking from. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Big thump from Mumford. Cameron with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Takes it well. Boyd just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Going for goal number 3. Boyd with a great kick. The Western Bulldogs, players with massive smiles on their faces now. They needed that.
Boyd on his wrong foot isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
Cordy comes away with the ball. He gains possession. Smith has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
The Bulldogs have scored the last 4 goals. The lead going to the Bulldogs. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Smith celebrates. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. A dead straight bounce. Roughhead nicely outclassing Patton. Has it now. No, that's just giving the ball away. Tomlinson has the ball. He gets the hand pass. He'll get a free for that tackle. Far too high. Choose to kick it. Caught. Kicks it. Strong mark by Shield. He kicks quickly. A good job keeping it in play there. Well, he tried and he failed. We'll have a throw in. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Hit by Roughhead. He's got the football now. Hand passed by Bontempelli. Bicken will take the free after the ball was thrown. Kicks it. McRae running to catch that one.
McRae's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Wilson kicks the ball. The mark will be paid. He gets boot to the ball.
Clean pick up by McRae. Yet another possession. Shot at goal by Dalhouse. Taken by Boyd. This is a great angle to kick from. He boots it. Sometimes words just aren't enough. That's goal number 4 for Boyd. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on top of this? Here's the bounce. Punch by Roughhead. Gains possession. Tomlinson gets his man holding the ball. He'll get the free. No more time, play on's the call. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Liberatore, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. He gets boot to the ball. Stringer gets the catch. He boots it.
The loose ball picked up by Tomlinson. Yet another possession. He's got it. Gets the ball. Wilson collects it. The final siren is not far away. He kicks it. Oh, and what about that? That was really special. Dixon has got a habit of pulling it out when it matters most. What did I just say? Roughhead with the tap. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. I would have bet my mortgage against that result a little bit earlier, but I guess that shows I may join the ranks of the homeless. Happy to do so. Terrific game.
That was a really good game of footy. Both teams fought hard for the contested footy, and for the Western Bulldogs to come back like that was outstanding. Fantastic win.
Final scores are 143 to 130. Well, that's it from us. Thanks for joining us, Richo.
Well, thanks for having me. That's all we have time for. We'll see you next time.